I actually had a friend that introduced me to the Innovation Center because I just got disabled and I was trying to get an idea, one of my inventions out. And he called me up, he says, I think I found your candy store. And I'm like, really? So I actually set up an appointment toward the Innovation Center. And yeah, that was where I needed to be. I needed something to get me to the next step. And that's where I think a lot of us fail. We don't know where to take our idea. There's nowhere to go. The Innovation Center gave me that option. I went over there and they're like, look, you got the business center to help set up your business. We got the Innovation Center to take your idea and start producing it. And so that's where I ended up. The idea came from, my first invention at the Innovation Center was a system for the deaf, the hearing impaired. And they says, oh, you got to have $250,000. Well, we don't have $250,000. What do we do now? He says, well, come up with another one of your inventions. So I did. It's called the heated toolbox, call it Gila Box. We got that product, I built it. I actually had a working product and says, let's go find out how much this will be ready to build and sell to the product. And he says, $200,000, still too much money. And I said, you got another one, it's gotta be small, find something small. I says, well, I have a green thumb. I was raised by my grandmother. She loved growing plants, and I do too. And I've had this idea about it's a dripper system for plants. So I sat down and drew up a prototype, went home, built it out of plexiglass and hot melt glue. And this works, but not like I want it to. He took it to his SolidWorks guy there, one of the students at the college, and we started designing it on the computer. After about 14 different tries, we got something that started working, and it's been developing ever since then. I have so many people tell me, I can't grow plants for the life of me, they die, I'm working too much, or I'm gonna go on vacation, how do I keep my plants alive? Well, I solved that problem by creating an EcoDripper. You put a water bottle on it, and the water bottle is just a supply to what the design is in here. And it's designed to create a pond of water inside the EcoDripper. So the water bottle supplies my pond. And then when the roots of the plant start to absorb water out of the soil, it changes the pressure, so it's like a sponge. Well, it changes the pressure inside this cone. At the same time, when it does that, it pulls water, siphons it out of that pond, down through, and drips it into that plant. And when that plant is done pulling water, it shuts that thing off. No water will come out of that pond until the plant decides. That's how it works. What's really fun now is they have little programs once a month or whatever, where everybody comes in and talks and looks for help. And I've been able to go over there, and I got people helping me find e-commerce. Like, yeah, I'll find you where to get you in e-commerce, or I'll help you find distributors in the United States. So I got a friend, one of the guys that goes there that's retired now, and he's just there to help. He's like, yep, I'll do your research. And he called me the other day and says, I did find some for you, so we got to have another meeting.